Sweden is and has been for a long time ahead in terms of internet penetration and mobile technology and research and use of technology. But the new wave of interaction that is coming now, the Internet of Things, I don't think we're necessarily ahead anymore. So I think it's super important that on the one hand that we put resources into research, but also that we make the political decisions needed to make sure that municipalities and the government and the health system and so on can take full advantage of what this kind of technology that we see happening right now, what that can do for us.
Vad heter du?
What's exciting about research in social robotics is that it involves so many different functions. The robot needs speech, eye gaze, head movements, facial expressions, and all of these things have to come together. And when they do that, you really feel that you have a communication going with the machine, which is a very special feeling actually.
Do I look good?
In this lab, we are studying intelligent transport solutions. So we are studying how to make transport energy efficient and fuel efficient. We have autonomous model vehicles, positioning system like a GPS system, and we have a communication infrastructure between the computers that control everything and the moving vehicles.
How ICT is going to change our future, I could say it's going to change everything. It's going to change our homes, our gardens, our ways of socializing, our ways of hunting, our ways of playing games. Everything is already, and it's going to be even more infused with digital interactions.
We envision a future in which everything is connected, from your watch to your home equipment, such as washing machine, to a lot of equipment in the city also. Our job, our research, is about building the tools to make this happen.
One example which we are exploring is connected retail, where the physical store and the online store is in fact one. Imagine a world where light is adding intelligence to all the objects around us. We are calling this type of world the Internet of Light.
So what is interesting about Sweden is that we have this openness principle for a long time, and it's sort of ingrained in our society and our way of thinking. And the other thing that is super important is that we've always been interested in letting the citizens have an influence over what kinds of technology they have to use at work, or that disabled people have to use in order to be empowered and so on. So we have this user influence, or it's called participatory design. That is, that you involve the end users in the design process. So those two things, I think, makes us an interesting country to do novel technologies that are good for people, that enforce certain values around democracy and inclusion and participation and all of that stuff. But it needs a bit of thinking, and it's a bit of strategizing that I think requires politicians with a vision for the future.
Whoa.